Tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Marshall Thundering Herd, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Missouri State Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Marshall will kick off to get the festivities started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Missouri State's offense comes onto the field first today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they could really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
At midfield, he's got room.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like a pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bears moving quickly to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
Marshall, in the shadow of its own goalpost, will try to get some operating room on first down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The short hands, it's Burrow. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's White. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. With the catch, it's White. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Oh, he found a space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Thundering Herd!
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up.
Quarterback showing you some resiliency here on this drive. He threw a pick on the opening drive of the game, but he was able to turn the page right away. You can't let that bad play affect you, and they're letting him throw it. They're being aggressive, and he's proving that he can still make good decisions here. He can find the open target and deliver strikes.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Gonna look downfield again. Fires left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Bears decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Grab behind the line. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for space. It's Madden. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Sets up the screen. Almost popped free on the screen, but he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. A strike downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Coleman. Finds his big tight end. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Marshall is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Thundering Herd to the line, facing a second and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Yeah, no mystery there. Third down, just let the quarterback keep it himself. How about the push up front by the offensive line to help get that first?
Leaves it with the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Marshall might go for a big play here on second and short. Got it behind the line. It's Burrow. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's long. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Backed up now, here's second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. The Thundering Herd trying to dial one up to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Bears in the hurry up.
And a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Bears line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Bears!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst. And he showed all of those attributes right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On the ground, it's Madden. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Marshall comes to the line facing third and long. Dropping back, it's long. Snares it outside, it's White. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Marshall will be forced to punt.
Brings up fourth down.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gets it out quickly. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's long. He's going up top. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Power football with the run. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, it's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you try to put a drive together, get back in this ball game. The last thing you wanted to do was turn the football over, dig yourself an even bigger hole. Not good execution by the offense.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off play action on 1st down. He's got his man across the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll try the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Bears have moved it inside the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Going over the top. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call, and that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. Touchdown, Hurd! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside the 10, here he comes. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's past the 30. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Right back to the well. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Wants to throw. It's long. Caught close to the marker. It's White. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the ground, it's Madden.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Finds his man. It's Madden. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's White. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Marshall looking for the score on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's long. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Marshall! timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Extra point here will give them the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. The Rebels were far from the friendly confines of home today, but they did what Rebels do. They defied the odds and came away with the road dub. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Coleman. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bears will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it across the 10, a pickup of 5, and out of trouble to the 12. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Marshall will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. They'll give it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bears want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Back to throw. It's long. Puts it out of the air. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Marshall will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, running back on the move. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
3rd down coming up.
These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Coleman. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bears will hustle to the line. Lost to fire on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Long. Finds his back in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. They get to him as he throws. Grab near the marker. It's Martin. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Off play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Marshall comes to the line way behind the sticks here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to run it. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. The Thundering Herd faces a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
So here comes the Missouri State offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. The Bears are in the hurry-up. Quarterback on the keeper. Across the 15. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The handoff, keep working on that clock. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll start to return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looking to throw, it's long. Here's a heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
That's a big-time blow, man. Once you get that under that 3-minute mark and you're down by multiple possessions, you've got to put something together. The last thing you can do is turn it over because that clock is not your friend.
So here comes the Bear offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah.
Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
On to attempt the try. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Central Michigan is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Chippewas on the scoreboard.
Looking to throw on 1st down.
They're up by 18 over Wyoming. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Marshall might try to catch this defense thinking run here on 2nd and inches. To the air, it's long. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw in the big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete on the shuffle. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
1st down for the offense.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. You know, this is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.